Death, taxes, and following your team up and down the country. Shall we talk about it?
Worry of the place! Football blogs and fan cams! Worry of the place!
Hey up everyone, and welcome to another video. It's your boy Morley. Just a bit different tonight. Obviously, I'm currently driving on my way back to Sheffield. It is currently 5 to 1 in the morning. I'm not going to get into another 2 hours. So yeah, I've been thinking for the last couple of hours. I've done a podcast with a fellow podcaster called Blades Ramble. So if you check him out, I should be on there on 90 after 90, give me views, give me so forths. And also, I've done a ramble on road. If you've not followed him, I'm going to send him all my like clips, what I've recorded for him. I will literally, whole game, I will literally like turning my phone vertical and turning my phone landscape. So basically portrait a landscape. So a match day vlog is coming out soon. Hopefully, I've got less than a week off, so hopefully to kickstart it in tomorrow morning. Well, tomorrow afternoon. So about that, let's go into the game, shall we? Yeah. Wow. So first, let's go on to lineup first, and we'll get talking about the first half and the second half. So lineup were Michael Cooper in goal, as always, Harrison Burrows, Ben Mee, Mark McGuinness, Kai Jordan-Hoover. Then it was Sidney Peck-Ollie Arblaster in the central midfield. Who would have thought? Then it was on the left, it was Callum O'Hare. Then on the right, it was Tai Chong. Then in the forward two, it was basically Tom Cannon and Tyrese Campbell. So, first off, we're a bit like the more almost. Basically, the game was Jekyll and Hyde performance, in my personal humble opinion. So, what went off in the first half? I believe on the 7th minute. Apparently, it says it on the United website that Leo Scienza scored the goal. Basically, I'm going to talk you through it. Southampton played ball into our like 20 yards of our goal, and Kai Jordan-Hoover, who I thought went down quite easily, but he's going to because he's a bit rusty. He's not really had much game time in the last couple of weeks. It was a lot of things come on against Charlton away, where we're down to laid them down to 9 men. So yeah, then they played it in box. Leo Senza, they played it to Leo Senza, and then he shot. He took a deflection, and then it was 1-0 Southampton. Obviously, we didn't really have much reply in the first half. I thought it was going to be Southampton getting about 2 or 3 goals more likely than I like the chance to score. But hey ho, I did think we were quite quiet, quite like non-existent in the first half. Sums up our season, to be fair. So yeah, that's all about it for first half. On to the second half now. So United were attacking towards away fans. So I don't know if that basically spurred them on a little bit or whatnot. So yeah, we started off quite bright. I know Southampton started off quite decent as well. Both teams, to be fair, looks like we were trying to, what you call it, get the next goal. Southampton more so, to win the game, and then us try and level it. So we've had quite a good chances. I believe Andre Brooks came on for Tai Chong, who I thought had quite a not good game, but not bad game, to be fair. I don't think he's a bit lightweight to wear the shirt, and I won't miss him if he basically were to be sold. So on comes Andre Brooks, who I thought made things happen. He will get in box, he will get in dangerous positions. Then obviously Patrick Bamford came on for either Tyrese Campbell or Tom Cannon, I believe. I am not too sure on that, but what you call it, I do think it were quite a good substitution rather. And then I believe, okay, Gustavo Harmer come on for, let's think, I think it was Callum O'Hare. I know Callum O'Hare were off, but he had a quiet game, to be fair, Callum O'Hare, in my honest opinion. But like, I don't think he looked quite good in his little cameo, Gustavo Harmer. I don't think he's going to get sold next week or so, because I just don't think Wilder fancies him. I think we've got some bids coming in behind the scenes, who knows. And I don't think Gus's heart's in it also. So on to the attack. Another attack is changed. Kind of lame, but that, to be fair. I think it was Tyrese Campbell who didn't really do much, in my honest opinion, against just kept dragging the ball out wide. Couldn't do a lot there, but mind you, I don't think Tyrese Campbell and Tom Cannon partnership actually works more than Tom Cannon and Patrick Bamford's partnership does. I think against Ipswich we need to start with Bamford and Cannon. I think that's easily our best options at the moment, barring, an Ipswich preview is to be round corner. Just keep an eye out for that. So Danny Ings come on, not really noticed him, if all honestly, just jogged about a bit. So yeah, so Patrick Bamford had a shot, I believe it was a couple of minutes to go, and I thought that were going to go in. I was literally about to celebrate because he got round the defender. I'm not too sure if it was Howard Bellis or Jack Stevens, I believe, but takes it round one of their players. He looks for the bottom corner, sums up our season. Their keeper, I think that was just about it when we tested it properly. Sums up our season when goalies make an absolutely good save against us, and then we look quite dangerous when Fenisariki come on. I think he came off from Keanu Janahuva. I forgot to mention that earlier on in the video. But yeah, I wasn't going to say that's all about it, but Femi Sirika looked quite lively. We're getting it down to Andre Brooks. That's why I think he should start against Ipswich with Andre Brooks. What other option do we have? I'm hoping for some more signings, but I can't see it until the deadline. Until deadline day, looks like we've got to like basically put up with what we've got. And just a quick update, even though I said to a few fancy crowd, what harm could it do to put Mills in? But obviously it's been reported that Genoa is in talks with him for a low-wage option to buy, so I can see why I'm basically playing him on want to risk him if he's going to get a sell-on price at the end of that loan for 4.5 million, I believe, or 5 million. So yeah, we have a few corners, few poor corners. We were winning them, but we were just like ending up winding up into no man's land. Sums of past season. Yeah. So that's just about it, really. I'm really, do you know what? I just think playoffs is our picture, in all fairness. We definitely won't get relegated. I do think we are too good to get relegated. Well, we're not too good to get relegated because anyone can get relegated. But we are in deep trouble. We're going against Ipswich on Saturday and then away to Millwall. Can I see us getting any points out of that? Not really. I don't think we'll be in the thick of the relegation zone for the first time since before December, I believe, or end of November. So yeah, a bit Jekyll and Hyde game, to be fair. Was Southampton brilliant, apart from the wingers? I think it was Fellows and the other one, Ryan Manning or something daft like that. I don't think they really troubled us. I think we kept Ross Stewart quite empty. I don't believe that Mark McGuinness had a decent game. I don't believe Benby had a decent game, but what can we do when we basically will like laboured to our second string team or our third choice team. So yeah, do I hope for some more signings? Yes, because we're going to need it. Am I resigned to the Championship next season? Yes, because I don't think we'll go up. I just think we'll just basically mid-table Championship. I don't believe we'll get between 14th and 12th. So yeah, I just suppose we go again next season, don't we? Yeah. That's all tonight, to be fair. I will see you in a match day preview for Ipswich. Keep an eye out for my vlog. If you haven't already, please like, share and subscribe. It will help the channel out. It will mean much to me as well. And as always, come on you blades, and onwards and upwards.